Hello. Welcome back to Grace Junction. So this is, I'm not a carpenter session.
Not a how-to.
But basically what we need is we need more shelving in here. So basically what we did
Yeah,
is,
this is our tiny pantry that's supposed to have 4 people worth
so
of
we
food
just
in.
frame this. We took and cut these guys back on this side and then these guys back on this side so that when you lay them together they sandwich.
And that is like, yeah.
Yeah, they sandwich like that.
That's good.
And then you take and you put your boards here on top of that. After you nail that in place, that gives you something to use as a shelf. And this is, we're doing this because we don't want to nail into the walls. For one, we don't know what's running in the
this
wall.
is a slide out, so there's like no
behind
space
this
here.
is a shower, and see
Yeah.
that right there? That's an access to the shower, so we know that there's water lines running. We don't want to pop any holes through there.
And this is not drywall. This is like cardboard with wallpaper over it.
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
So we got to make this freestanding.
Yep, freestanding. So we're just gonna tack these guys in place. Yep.
It's so fun working in these tiny spaces, isn't it?
Okay. That should get all those guys in place there. A little brace here.
That'll be good. So at this point, I don't have any plans on putting any heavy stuff on the shelf. So we're not going to worry about bracing it across this way in the middle. If I was going to plan to put anything heavy up there, then we would probably put a bracing across, but these are thick enough boards that I think that it will be more than adequate for what I plan to put on that shelf. So this is exciting and a long time coming. Tell you what, husbands, these little things make wives so happy. Things like organizing a cupboard. It's just everything.
Yeah.
So you tacking those boards down to your thing?
Yeah. Just one, just to keep it from sliding around. There you go.
Alright.
There's one. Now we need to do the same thing up here. Give her a little more.
Yeah.
Give us a little more cupboard space. This one here, we're just gonna go ahead and leave it.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
where like cereals and things go. So
Yep.
like I like tall things up in there.
Yep. So.
Besides, I'd have to climb a ladder to get up in there to reach anything anyway. So.
All right. Well, you can start putting stuff away now.
I will. Thank
I'll
you.
go work on the next one.
All right. Okay, so We got food shoved in here. And it is still very much a mess, but it is so much better. He put in just a small shelf up there so I get all these little baking things. You know, all the odds and ends that just get shoved in the back and you don't think about them until you need that thing, and then you're like, I don't even know if I have the thing. I gotta either dig it out or just run to the store, and life will be so much easier if I just go get it. Well, I found I had duplicates of a lot of things, but now they're back in there. So those have a home. I got just like a lot of this is just baking and cooking things that just kind of goes in a U shape. And then we got our ferments, which is so awesome because they've been just like sitting on a counter where they get moved over there to do something over here and moved over there to do something over there. And so I'm pretty excited that those now have a home, and I have room for another one. I have 2 things of sauerkraut going back there, and I want one more here, and oh boy, I'm gonna need some more cupboard space pretty soon because we're gonna have kombucha going. If you want to know how to do either one of those things, you know, if you haven't looked it up, someone else doing it already, let me know, and then I'll do a video on it. Sauerkraut is like the easiest thing ever, and I really need to do a video talking about the health benefits of that because wow, it has changed my life lately. Alright, so down here is obviously a mess, but wow, so much better. Now I can like shove things out of the way and actually get to things because I can kind of see where they are. The difference. I should have made, I don't know, I should have at least taken a picture of the before, because this was just, it was literally, if you can imagine, like if you take everything out of your cupboards and have a 3-year-old shove it all back in there for you, that's exactly how this looked, and now we have some organization. Thanks for joining us. I hope you feel inspired to say hi to your kid in the background. Find some organization and some sanity in your space, whether you live in a big old house or whether you live in a little camper. It doesn't have to be chaos. Have a blessed day, guys.